Hi guys, welcome for joining again. You were about to take a sip and you're like, oh, we're starting.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I can drink later.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And I'll wait for the intro. Take a sip. All right, thank you so much for joining us on another weekly assault. My name is Raibot01, Community Manager for World Tanks Council, and I have the one and only Dr. Darold Higa. He is a doctor.
Well, not a medical one. So.
Doctor.
Anyway.
You broke an arm? Go to Darold.
That's, well, yeah, and then you'll be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, go to Darold. Thank you so much for joining. As of Tuesday, we have finally the French heavies, because people were driving us nuts in the forums online everywhere. When are the French heavy tanks coming? Well, now, guess what, guys? They're out, as well as the long-awaited Badger. I mean,
we're just looking at that.
Yeah, it's like we're definitely checking all those requests that you guys have been submitting. Like, when is this tank coming? Like, there you go.
Well, I think I do want to emphasize this, and I know that doesn't assuage anyone's anticipation over it, but you know, typically speaking, we release these things. It's just like there's a conversion process.
Yes.
And there's a balancing process because our tanks are balanced differently. The stats are not the same. It may look like it, but under the hood, there's actually a lot of differences. So those changes have to be made, and that just takes time. That
is so true, especially, I mean, when you're always introducing new tanks that are added to, not premiums, we're not talking about premiums, tanks that go into the tech trees, then there's a lot of shuffling, a lot of tanks have to be reconsidered, and sometimes, you know, there are changes apply because you're introducing new tanks to the ecosystem, and you know, balances sometimes have to be made, sometimes not, but it all depends on how well these tanks do when they're introduced.
Yeah, and ecosystem is really important because, I mean, you'll hear people who have to talk about balance all the time. The biggest thing about an ecosystem, it's not what one tank's stats are, it's what one tank's stats are relative to all the other tanks that it's going to possibly see in combat. And that's complicated. That takes time.
Yeah, absolutely. Today we are trying something very, very new. I know you guys have channels of preferences, but we are definitely streaming on YouTube Live, on Facebook, as well as on Twitch. So I know we have audiences everywhere. I think we have a screen that shows us all the chat rooms for each channel.
And we're trying to keep track of all of it.
YouTube
There's 3
is on
channels
the
right now. Yeah.
Left, in the middle we have Twitch, and on the right we have Facebook. So yeah, we are going to be giving away tanks, and I think we're going to give 2 tanks per channel, so that's going to be pretty cool. Don't be jumping channels to have more opportunities. We will be keeping track of those gamer tags. What else is new? Well, the Iron Rain board, do we have it? I know I have it. In fact, I added it to my, what is it called? Oh, I don't know. I had the British flag up here. I added this tank to my favorites.
I'm on such a different version right now. I kind of lose track of everything.
There you go, the Iron Rain. I mean, look at this tank, tier 8 German tank. The turret doesn't even fit on screen. Well,
yeah. Well, it's one of these long barrel guns that's so
good. The first time that I got into a match was on Tuesday when I had Team Training Tuesdays on YouTube Live. This tank, we were in Ghost Town, comes around the corner. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot you. Fire, and all I saw was the tank full health. I'm like, oh, so you do that kind of stuff. It's like super strong tank. I really like it. Yep. The armor wasn't really working for me. It is it's fast enough for me. I play lots of heavies and destroyers.
Well, that's the trade-off, right? Like,
yeah.
You know, most vehicles, there's a trade-off between the different factors. It's like if you have a bigger gun, either you know that causes more weight, so then you increase the size of the engine, and then or you increase the size of, or if you increase the size of the armor, then that also decreases the amount of carrying capacity you have, and so you have to balance all the factors. I mean, you can't just keep adding bigger engines because there comes a point where that just doesn't work anymore. But you know, the reason, you know, the typical thing is that, typically speaking, the longer the barrel, the higher velocity the round's going to be, because there's more time for the gas expanding in the cannon to push the projectile forward. So that's just the basics. You know, a lot of people who are into guns out there, that's kind of why a longer barrel has more velocity. And so definitely in a cannon like this, it's really long. Now the disadvantage of having a very, very long barrel is, of course, well, navigation and weight, right? And even manufacturing.
Nambigasu from Twitch says, I was taken out by the Iron Rain last night. That thing has insane camo value. Miriam89 is plastering Badger, Badger, Badger. Pretty much the lyrics of the Badger song.
Yeah.
Good on you. On YouTube Live, we have, I just missed that question about the Italian tech. Scroll down. There you go. Super 17 Game Killer. I need the best tanks. Well, you probably have a lot of them in your garage already.
Best tanks for what situation?
Yeah, for
that's
what situation?
Right.
That's true. Oh yeah, the Iron Rain is an autoloader, just so that you guys know. In case you're interested in winning an autoloader today, because this is a tank that we are going to be giving away.
Oh, cool.
Elegant. His name, Elegant Imbecile. I mean,
that's a good name.
That's your name on YouTube Live. So, can I crew train in the Mercenaries as I can crew train in Premiums? Well, the crews on Mercenaries are unique to Mercenaries. I know there were a lot of discussions in design because we were trying to kind of come up with a storyline for Mercenaries to have them be crews that are up for hire and maybe be able to shuffle them to other nationalities. But for now, they're just unique to their own Mercenary tank lines, right?
Yeah, a lot of that is also just the logistics of, for the other tank trainers that are out there, we don't want to all of a sudden change the dynamic with those tanks as well. So, but that's sort of the idea. Well, that's the idea that, you know, a crew in the Mercenaries could be from any country. So that's kind of how that works.
I'm Lukey. I watched your live stream yesterday with the Iron Rain. Instantly purchased it after seeing it. It was an auto-loading board sig. Yeah, I mean, this tank is really cool. And for some reason, I have people join a platoon that I did not create. But Snarf is there, so I know Snarf wants to play a couple matches. We're going to have a couple battles in a little bit, but for now, we're going to start the giveaway first on YouTube Live, then we're going to give away 2 tanks on Twitch, and then we're going to give away 2 tanks on Facebook. So this is for our YouTube Live viewers for a chance to win 1 of 2 Iron Rain tanks. I want you to tell me, along with your correct gamer tag, which French heavy are you aiming for? Which one are you working towards to? Which is our newest heavy French tanks that we released this Tuesday. And again, this giveaway is only for YouTube Live first. We are streaming today on 3 different channels: Twitch, YouTube Live, and Facebook. So go at it, YouTube Live people. We have something pretty cool in here, and I know you like doing these things because I know. Yeah,
well, it's just like the food videos, I suppose, in a weird way, but.
Yeah, but I feel like we have that. Well, you have an extreme case more than me, but we like to collect special things.
Yeah, okay, so there might be, I might have a little bit of a problem in that there's no more room in my apartment to walk around because I keep buying collector editions.
All right, so what we have right here is actually a World of Tanks console collector's edition box, and this is actually mine. This is personally my box. It's pretty cool because the publishing and marketing team worked really hard on making this. Unfortunately, right now it's only available on sale in Europe, so we're trying to make adjustments to kind of bring it to the US. It's pretty cool. It comes with a, well, why don't we just open it?
Yeah, why don't we open it up?
Let's open it and then...
That's, again, regional. That's the one problem with the way that the world works is a lot of business deals are still being done in kind of like on a per region basis, but we'll fix those things.
I like how you have like your knife all prepared for opening boxes. I'm like a kid in Christmas. I just like...
Well, you know, I'm super paranoid about that, and so it's like also...
There we go. Come on.
Oh, you did a better job of it than I did.
I have nails. I have cat nails.
Oh, that'll help.
There you
cat
go.
Nails. All right.
Cool.
Take it off.
Plastic over there. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, some collectors even keep the plastic wrappers for certain things.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen that.
Look at this.
Yeah, that is really pretty.
Smells like factory.
It's really nice.
Great.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize these were numbered too. Okay.
Oh, wow. Wait, which one did I get?
I don't know. Oh. Oh, no, I guess. Oh, no, the lithographs are numbered. Okay, so we'll see them inside.
Let's see.
All right, so let's open up this box.
Let's open this. Oh, the bottom.
They just showed up, too.
Yeah, they did.
In fact, I haven't opened mine yet, so this is the first one I'm opening. And here's the box cover. If you can take a look at that. It's already really cool art.
Let's see.
Oh, wow. Oh, there it is. There it is.
There you go. Certificate of authenticity. My tank model is 1057 out of 5130. Ta-da!
Yep. And then let's see now.
Excitement.
We have good old sort
water
of blueprint style prints. So for Panzer Kampfwagen 6. So this is cool. So I guess you can see. So we have the side. Am I pointing to the camera right? Our camera monitor changed. So yeah, this is the side views. Then this is the front and back view, and then the top view, obviously. So that's really cool. It's always good to have nice detailed pictures of this stuff. We're always looking at reference. Yeah, it smells good too.
Smells like ink. I love it.
Well, it's because of that. It's that new opened box set smell, which I absolutely love. Oh, and of course,
they should make this is the World Tank Set.
I didn't even know what the name of it is. It's the gigantic edition.
Oh,
that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, and then of course, oh wait, I don't show the code. There's a code on here for in-game bonuses.
And what does it come with?
The Tiger 131.
Ooh.
3 garage slots. Actually, I didn't even know it was on here. 3 garage slots, 100% crew, 10 large repair kits, 10 large first aid kits, 10 automatic fire extinguishers, 10 chocolates.
Chocolates!
Well, German crew. 30 PDs, and then
premium days.
Oh, premium days. Oh, is that what? I was like, what was a PD?
I'm assuming, I think
no, that must be premium. That must be 30 in premium days. And then 1 million credits. So that's good.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I want to give this code away. I definitely want to give it away to someone today. Other than the 6 tanks we're going to give away 2 per channel. Again, we're streaming on Twitch, YouTube Live, and Facebook. We love you guys very, very much, and I feel like I personally want to give away my collector's edition code to someone very, very special today. So we'll see how the stream goes.
Okay.
For the time being, Tankstore is selecting 2 winners for YouTube Live, and we'll announce the winners in like 5 minutes.
Okay, now I don't know if you can see this, but this is a keychain with 131 on it.
Okay,
that's appropriate.
These are dangerous though. Do you remember on
Oh yeah, so don't go to the airport. Okay, so
exactly.
Wargaming.
Don't go to the
Wargaming makes a lot of really cool like special merchandise that for trade shows and things like that. The one thing about working for a company like Wargaming is that it's almost always military themed. Airports don't really like that kind of stuff. You have to be extremely careful because it's like the challenge coins are usually okay, but other stuff, like they've made like keychains and things like that that have been, not as travel friendly. Just have to be careful.
The VIP codes, I remember bringing a chunk of them when I went to the Wargaming Paris office. And I ended up being the randomly selected individual because that thing was showing up as pitch black and a solid mass of metal. And the lady's like, what is that? I'm like, codes.
Yeah, because those
like,
are...
okay, you're good.
That was all on metal. I have to open it up this way. I know that's not the best way to do it, but I don't want to tear the boxes.
That's okay.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
this is so cool. Wait, oop, nothing's falling out there. Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh, what is this? What is this?
Yeah, there's a lot of things in here.
What? It's a gaming mouse?
Yep.
I thought it...
No, I heard about that. I heard about that later. And this is the back side. You can see that they really spared no expense on the printing. That's the other side of the box too. Really good. There's an insert in here, but it's not just a plain cardboard insert. It's actually got texture on it, so that's cool.
Okay, so this is where the silly meat comes from, because I only wanted the collectors for the statue. I had no idea it came with a mouse.
Yeah, it actually has a lot of stuff. Then we have in here an art book.
Yes,
actually, this is...
I love art books.
So I will say, working for the company, like you can find some of the reference photos and some of the key art on some of the corporate drives, but to have an actual art book, like for instance, with the art, and it's very nicely printed, I will say.
That is so cool.
Being a book collecting nut, it's really nice to have a really well printed book. And this is nice, semi-gloss. And then the line art is very well defined here too.
A Junior Del Gavi 17, but is this a PC edition? No, no, no. This is a console edition.
In fact, wait here. Let me see the box. Yeah, it has the mouse. I think because that mouse was made for the PC.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it has PS4 and Xbox One right down there. So
yeah.
So yeah, initially they were saying, oh yeah, the PC version, but then they said no, there's a console version. So that's really cool. All right, so then we have so this art book, which has already got all kinds of great art in there. Okay. Actually, that's the thing I was really excited about. Oh, and then this is, oh yeah, so you take those out and show those. Yeah, those are nice.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so I'll hold one up and you hold one up.
Oh man, oh.
So these are art, I'll hold it up this way. I think we have to hold it as far up as front. So these are nice prints of all these different key art from
Way to entertain with this.
Wait, we don't have enough hands to hold up all. Yeah, there's a lot of cards here.
Call someone from the design team and they're like, stop what you're doing.
Stop working on stuff. Come
this
in here and
one's
show.
rad. I like this.
Yeah, so these are all the like a lot of the key art from the different promotions and things like that. So it's very cool. Yeah, actually, so some of the different campaign art and things like that. Actually, we have some of this art up in the studio. You know,
yeah, we do.
I mean, we're very. This art is great, and we're very proud of it. So it's really nice.
I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, and that has the number on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has
same
your
from
number.
the certificate of authenticity. That's just too rad.
Okay,
Love this.
So actually, I was super excited about the art book, but this is, I think, the thing, the sort of the big attraction here.
Yeah. I'll move this out of the way so people can see.
Yeah. Oh,
Come
actually,
towards me,
can you see the little window here? Yeah. So you can actually see there. This is pretty darn cool, and I want to cut the box carefully.
La, 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 la.
Tell I'm a figure collector.
Moreno Santos says that your mic is cutting up a bit.
Oh.
I think it's because of the color of your fabulous polo. This came from Facebook. And then we have comments from Twitch. I want one of those, Cloverfield 369.
By the way, yeah, we don't even get these free. We have to pay.
We have to pay for ours.
No discount at all. Yeah.
Angel Soto looks awesome. It really is. Again, this is the first time we're opening one.
Yeah, I haven't opened one yet. Oh, I don't want to dent your cardboard. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Do it.
All right, do it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to hold the box.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right,
and I just can't hide it. This is awesome.
And it definitely has that new figure smell.
Let me
cut the
like
plastic.
Warehouse.
So.
Best scent for all of you collectors out there.
Yeah, especially I have so many figures that I can't. My storage space is not for figures, it's for figure boxes, because figure boxes take so much space.
Make it work. Make it work.
All right. Okay, let's open this up.
Where do you get a developer?
Come work for us.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you think check out our, wow, look at that.
That is so
Check out our website if you want to join our team.
Oh my God, how pretty.
That is pretty darn awesome. So this is, I'll hold it.
That's so exciting.
I'll hold it up because I know that the table is a little low. But as you can see, this is a very nice and detailed model. It's as a, like a model builder. I'm not a good one, but I love building models. It's got some great finishing on here. It's all pre-painted and everything else. It has weathering. It has scuff marks. It has some abraded steel. It has some rust marks here and there. Yeah, cool. And it has all the tools, and the tools are colored. Yep.
Ooh,
and
even the tracks have like dirt.
So there's a combination of
cool.
There's a combination of rust, sort of the paint scuffing, and mud in there. So that's really, really cool.
Oh, this is exciting.
So it's very, very nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave this in.
Yeah,
let's just
leave
leave
it
it right there.
So one of the things is like, why are we opening this box? As you may know, and we mentioned it in past streams before, on February 12th is going to be the World of Tanks console 5th anniversary. We're going to be 5 years old. We just keep going and going. And, you know, we definitely want to celebrate with all of you. We're going to have a lot of surprises. We're going to have a special stream. We're going to have a lot of social media contests and forum giveaways. And we are going to be giving 2 of these collector's edition boxes. And we're going to have the box and some of the content of it signed by the entire development team. And we're going to raffle those to 2 lucky winners. More information of that is going to be shared in the forums and in our website. But yeah, I am so super excited. I want to give a shout out to Ingo Horn, who is the person who works in our World Tanks Console communications team. He sent those 2 collector's editions so we can give those away to our players. Super excited. Thank you, Ingo, and everyone in the Wargaming Paris office. So yeah, very exciting. Oh, and we
have a winner.
We have the name of the 2 winners for the Iron Rain German Tier 8 recently released premium tank. In fact, it's actually on our screen. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, sure. We have Elegant Imbecile, of course.
Oh my God.
That's cool. PS4. And then we have the Black Dragon. Is that part of his nick? Wait, where does the nick end? Just so I don't miss. Okay.
Oh yeah, so
okay,
it's
Black
all of that.
Dragon Inc. AMX. Cool.
And he said he's gonna go for the M4 and the 54. And gamertag is Project TX 27X.
Yeah.
And these are our 2 winners from YouTube Live, right? Yes, yeah. YouTube Live.
YouTube Live.
Yay,
okay, cool.
Congratulations, you guys.
Man, keeping track of the 3 channels, I'm getting a little overloaded here. I got to get used to this. Okay.
We're doing this. We're so doing this.
We're
next,
power through.
We're going to be giving away 2 tanks, and now this is targeting our Twitch viewers. Again,
that screen. Okay.
Yes, that's.
He actually moved them around. Okay, that's fine.
We're shuffling.
We're good. We're good.
So for our Twitch viewers, for a chance to win 1 of 2 Iron Rain tanks, I want you to tell us, along with your correct gamer tag, what was your favorite part of the collector's edition? What, I don't know, you like the tank, you like the mouse, the lithographs, the box, the scent, even though you can't smell it, I'm sure you can imagine how delicious it tasted. Just let us know. And 2 lucky winners are going to walk away with a fabulous premium German Tier 8 tank.
Cool.
Yay. I know they're waiting for me to pick something, the platoon, so let's just hop in a couple battles just to show everyone how this tank plays. Again, it's an autoloader. I like autoloaders. The IS-3 auto, which is the fatherland, and then the T-57 heavy for the American, the Tier 10. Love it. It's actually one of the tanks that I use in the American tech tree, the only one actually, because I don't use any other American tank.
Well, yeah, so like I said, I'm mostly a German Soviet player, but I'm really pretty much switched over to Soviet. But all right.
It's happening. Wow, look at that. They're dropping the Scorpion Gs.
Oh, of course, Scorpion Gs. Okay, that's good. This is going to be a lot of firepower. Okay, you get to watch how badly I play. Oh, well.
Just so I bought this without telling anyone. So it must stay at the office.
Oh, right.
Yeah. What are you talking about? No,
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't buy anything.
You didn't buy anything?
No, totally not.
Yeah, that art book looks gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that the cover has a combination of matte and gloss on there. It's really nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's very nice. Because you can't see it from straight on, but from the side you can actually see that there's a combination of matte and gloss on the cover. It's
there you go. I got it too. There you go.
Oh, yeah, it's a very well made book here. Oh, we got one more. One more. All right.
Let's see. Ooh, and these, we have some Czech tanks in here, some American tanks. Oh man, this art is amazing.
Yeah, the Archie art team is just really incredible. I really love the work that they do. It's interesting too because there's a few pieces of art that never made it out, right? Because
I'm seeing a couple that I haven't really seen, so I think it's just for this.
Yeah, or they were for, sometimes they're for a promotion on another platform, or they were also for another project.
I remember this one when we introduced physics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's always tricky. Let's see now.
Oh, look at that, the Scorpion G. With a,
Oh, already? Oh, already.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
I got
so
distracted.
ready.
Okay.
I know you get this.
Enter the queue. Let's go.
Get distracted in the wondrous world of collector's edition boxes.
I have.
Centurion.
I may have a few. I may have a few.
Whoa!
Wow.
Where did that? Whoa! Oh, this is the Kraken. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know you guys definitely want to see this
It's
art.
almost being mean.
I
in a
know.
way, so
It's so rude.
like,
My
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but it's a really pretty book. It's very nicely done.
If you have questions for us, please drop them in all 3 chats. I want to read a couple comments. Acid Fiend 23, Iron Rain is awesome. I love mine. I'm glad you like it. That's pretty cool. We always like to hear feedback from whenever we introduce a new premium tank, so that's exciting. Glad you like the tank.
Okay, we're going to be on Kazarine. Okay.
Junior Delgavi 17, what kind of things do you have in that book? It's just art. It's all world
It's all
tanks
key art.
Yeah, key
there's
art.
no text in it.
Yeah.
It's not a fact book. It's an art book.
Colin Taylor, serious question. Where is it written in code that arty self-destructs when FAK? Please explain. Artillery never self-destructs when FAK. No tanks self-destruct.
That I don't know.
Yeah. That is a no. If that's a theory or a rumor, I'm debunking it because that's absolutely not
I mean,
true.
it could very well be that just counter battery fire. The other side found it if it got spotted, and then they're using it to. Let's see now. Where are we gonna go? I have to get used to playing and talking, and I realize that I'm still really
If you want to
bad
focus
at
on the game while I answer
Okay,
a couple
yeah,
questions in
that's
here.
good, that's good, that's
Ronaldo, will the turtle return to the shop? That is a yes. When? I don't have the time. I know we were discussing about bringing certain tanks, and you were mentioning the turtle, and for Ultimate Chicken Nugget Boy.
Is that a name?
Yeah, that's a name.
Okay, I had to look away from my game for that
When will
one.
the 50 TP prototype come back? It would also make a comeback, so don't worry. For Facebook, let's see. Mike, Dave report, do I go for toast or cereal? Always toast. You can mix it up by putting chocolate or jam, whatever it is that you want to put in there. Do it. Raibot, do you ever play with people? Yes, I do. I platoon with the community on Tuesdays via YouTube Live for Team Training Tuesday, and Wednesdays for platoon with the community session on Twitch Live. Andrew Little, I love my Warsig. It's my favorite tank. Cool. I'd like to hear that.
No.
Tanks will blow up at the end of the game if they have not moved. You know, okay, so there are a couple of things when it comes to players that are FAK. If sometimes they get disconnected and then they come back and they find the tank destroyed, it's because during the return of you trying to reconnect to the match that you had in place, they just, obviously someone destroyed you. What is that on Twitch?
I'm getting RD'd. I'm going to have to get out of here.
Yeah, what is that, Tank Source?
What?
I just see like a bunch of little, oh, is that a penguin with a tuxedo?
No, it's the little cannonball.
Oh, it's a crying cannonball?
It's like flying.
Oh, it looks like a penguin from I Need Glasses, apparently.
Whoa. Careful.
Hazeman010, I have platoon with Raibot and she gave me a Dicker Max. Yes, I did. I still have a ton of Dicker Max codes that I probably need to give away. Nick Gallegos, once I have the Tiger 131, my life will be complete. Oh boy, you definitely need to get one. Are you talking about the tank or the model? Because the model is here, pretty cool. Hopefully you'll get one. Maybe you'll win when we raffle away those collector boxes. Will the Stinger Merc contract return shortly? This comes from Alan Inman.
They kind of get rotated, so
yeah,
if they were
we
just,
rotate them.
So.
Yes, Raibot needs glasses. I actually wear glasses at home. This is all contact lenses, and it's when I leave work, people probably think I cry all day because my eyes are like red from all the time that I'm spending, you know, reading comments and answering messages. We have the 2 winners. Are those the 2 winners for Twitch? Okay, cool. Now, the next 2 winners, and again, each one of these tankers is going to walk away with the Iron Rain which was released this Tuesday. The first
Oops.
winner for
Sorry,
Twitch
guys.
Live is Lazy Goose.
Man, I can't
and
get
he
up
said
there.
that he liked the model. So
It's too slow. Too slow.
Pretty
Too
cool.
slow. Too slow.
you're trying to...
I forgot all my angles, man. I just.
That's a quote of the day. I forgot on my angles.
No, I mean, there's like some spots where you think you're okay, and then you're really not okay. And when you're thin-skinned, you don't want to go. See, so I'm not trying to defend myself or anything, but I am definitely a medium tank player, so I'm kind of more used to trying.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So,
probe.
so this is not
This
your
is
parade.
the snipey game, which I'm really bad at, which
The
is why I
snipey.
don't do the snipey game, because the snipey game requires knowing where to hide and then, not being seen. So I'm gonna have to. But there's another snipey.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
See the. Oh,
This is like where I need
cool.
my.
Do it. Oh, yay!
This is where you need your, gun depression. This is where gun
I know, that's
depression
what I was
matters.
gonna say. The gun depression is. I'm like, it's not the Stark.
Oh,
but,
what's going on? What's going on?
You're getting your butt sniped.
See,
Yeah.
see.
Get. Oh, but you took a ton of damage, or
Yeah,
caused a lot of
I
damage.
did. Okay. Oh, well, anyway, sorry about that, guys.
Okay, so the second winner, you didn't mention the name of the second winner for Twitch Live it's Angel01, and he said that he also liked how Dr. Higa over here, how Doctor has his knife handy.
Okay,
now I see
well,
what he's trying to say.
yeah, well, it's like that.
What if I trip and I'm like, oh, it hurts? He'll like, I got this. You take out your knife, you just like open me. Oh, your rib looks good. Okay.
I do carry an emergency first aid kit around, but I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying that right now.
Why do you carry a first?
Okay, so I've actually just through time, and it's just weird circumstances, but I've been around a lot of cities that have had like big natural disasters. Not saying that I'm the cause of it, but I was in LA when there was a Northridge quake. I was in Japan when they had the big tsunami and earthquake and the nuclear power plant problem. So because of that, now I always carry around like a first aid kit. I carry around extras. It's just, that's how it is.
I really hope you never have to use it.
Yeah, that's the whole
goal.
idea. It's like, do I carry a spoon? And I don't carry a towel.
Terry Lawrence,
either, but
does
yeah.
he carry a spoon? You don't, or you do?
In my emergency kit, I do.
You do?
But not.
Okay.
I don't carry one around all the time. I probably should.
Russian vodka. It's Darold Higa in all caps. Yes, it is.
Darold is around natural
Max,
disaster. Yeah, I'm always worried
1447,
about
a
that.
bunch of cats. All right.
Okay.
Stephen H. I like the model of the Tiger 131. Oh, Alex, we had already mentioned the name of the winners. But I guess the next group of winners, or the next chat participation or channel, would be Facebook.
Facebook, yep. Okay.
So now, Facebook viewers, it's your turn for a chance to win one of 2 Iron Rain tanks along with your gamer tag. Guess what else Darold carries on his backpack other than what he already mentioned?
Oh,
That would be cool.
okay. That's an interesting one.
Yeah. And we'll see, they're going to share a bunch of suggestions, but
it's a messenger bag. Yeah, and it's a messenger bag. And actually, that's kind of funny too, because if it's a good idea, maybe I'll start carrying it around. And Val, thanks for that comment about how it's suspicious that there's always these natural disasters following me around. Look, Okay, I better knock on wood, but Chicago's been fine, right? So we're good. We're okay. We're fine.
Is this made out of wood?
Oh, no, that's definitely not made out of wood.
You've jinxed us there.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, this table's made out of. There you go. Knocking on wood.
Anyway, okay, let's change the subject.
Let's do this.
All right, okay.
Lay Gillette, he says a Swiss Army knife. Liam, he says you have a rope. That's creepy. Stephen Dennis, an umbrella. You probably have an umbrella, right?
So should I start saying yes?
Yeah, but
I definitely have an umbrella. I definitely have an umbrella. Rope, no, not so much. I also have an emergency, I also keep an emergency kit in my car, and I also keep an emergency kit in my apartment as well.
Sorry to interrupt.
No.
Don't forget to type in your gamer tag, guys,
Yeah.
along with your answer, because I'm seeing a lot of answers
We're
without
just
gamer tags.
answering, yeah, well,
Yeah,
they're
so
on the other channels too.
who
So.
are we gonna credit the thanks to? This is for Facebook
Yeah,
Live
this is the
only.
Facebook one. So,
Rubbing alcohol. I saw that.
someone says blood clotting agent. Okay,
Ooh.
so you know the funny thing is, I actually have that at my desk.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
Are you guys beating each other?
Oh no!
Is that
no,
how the design
no,
needs go?
I read about it because quick clot. The whole thing about quick clot is that's one of the reasons why they've been able to reduce battlefield casualties is that they have these shock and trauma patches and things like that. So I got really fascinated about it. I started reading about it, and then and then Amazon, it popped up on Amazon. This is always suspicious, right? Because that stuff pops up on Amazon. You're like, how does Amazon know what I'm looking at? But in any case, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll just get one because it wasn't that expensive, and so I decided to buy one. So yes, I actually do have. It's not in my bag, but I do actually have one of those blood clot things.
Lady O, my water's a water canteen. Pick me. Lady O, you work here. You don't get tanks. In fact, she's so generous. She gives tanks. So if you want a free tank, pick her. A first aid. Well, yeah, he already mentioned
it
first
hurts.
aid kit.
Yeah, well, I haven't tried it on myself, so I wouldn't know that.
Codes. You say you carry codes. Tank codes to give away.
Oh wow! Well,
You do,
now that's
right?
kind of self-serving. Well, I have some in my desk.
Okay, but not in the bag.
Not in the bag. Oh.
A change of clothes.
No,
No?
I don't do that. I live 5 minutes from work. So.
That's true. That's so convenient. I think it's also like a luck and curse because if something happens,
Yeah.
you're the
Well,
first
it
one
used to
that
be
comes
that
in.
when I was on the 24/7 crew, then that means I'm coming into the office at 3 in the morning, but not so much anymore. I do not have any syringes or anything. So one thing is that I go to the airport a lot, so I do have a Swiss Army knife in my pocket, but I made the mistake of leaving it in my bag once, and I'm not making that mistake again. One time, to give you an idea how different airports in the world treat security differently, for years I was traveling around with a P-38, which is that that World War II style can opener, and I had a fire starter, and no problems. I was traveling through TSA for not a real fire starter. It's literally just a piece of flint. It's not the flammable stuff. It's the one that you have to. You
Let
also
me make
not the
some
magnesium
s'mores on
thing. It was just a piece of flint. But when I was passing through security in Beijing, I think it was either Beijing or Shanghai. Anyway, it was in the People's Republic of China that I was just transferring through. They caught me. Nowhere else had any problems. Like I was traveling with that thing for years, and I totally forgot to even had it.
On seating 451, extra pair of underwear.
That's actually it sounds really silly, but that's actually a very good.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell everybody if I carry underwear in my. That's probably not a good idea.
He keeps throwing guesses. A bag of gummies.
Oh, actually, no, I do not have gummies, but I'll tell you, if you're into this kind of stuff, a bag of Frito chips is really good.
For like Frito pie or
No, so the funny thing is, they're extremely flammable. If you set one on fire, it will just stay lit. It acts like the corn chip acts as a wick. And because it's been fried in oil. If you light one, it'll stay lit for a while.
Okay.
Right? There's somebody out there, I bet somebody else out there knows exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Are you?
No, I'm not kidding.
It's just
I'm not
as
kidding.
weird as using creamer powder as a fire starter. Have you seen those videos?
Well, because it's
just
super flammable. In fact, that's kind of dangerous.
That's so weird. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, you can look it up. If you don't believe me, you can look it up.
Just don't try it at home, please, because we don't want to be.
Oh yeah. No, don't actually do it. You can just look for a YouTube video. Oh yeah, see? Survivalist trick. Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Wow, Grand Prix Kuwait?
Yeah, actually 2 people said it.
From
Mira
Twitch. Oh my God, Tankster is just putting a video of it. I had no idea.
Well, so yeah, and you think about it, so because they're fried, so they have all the oil in it, and then the corn chip acts like a wick. So it's like a really bright candle, and it'll burn for a long time.
So if I ever joined the cast of Survivor.
Yeah. So I have a bag of I have a bag of really old Fritos at my desk, and no one knows why it's there. And I keep it there because I'm like, man, just imagine, we're in downtown Chicago, so it's actually kind of humorous to think about this. But if I need to start a fire, I can do it.
Oh, man.
This is the kind of stuff that's going to get me in a lot of trouble when I get back to my desk.
Okay.
Anyway.
We're supposed to be World Tanks, and we're talking about Fritos and how to start a fire when you're traveling.
Oh, okay. So the two winners.
There you go. Go for it.
Okay, the two winners are Jeff Klee. Betty's carrying a flashlight. Well, there's a flashlight in my other kit. I have a little LED one.
That's a nice guess.
Yeah, and then that's a good guess. Gamertag, Repo Devil, and Donald Trigg Jr., Quick Stop Blood Clotting Agent, which I said, I have at my desk, not in my bag. And he's a Dirtaidon, I guess, if I'm going to read that properly.
Posted 3 cats, so that's pretty cool.
The 3 cats are for you.
Thank you. I love you. I love cats. Woo! I'm not afraid from YouTube Live. Raibot, what's your win rate? On my Raibot account, it's been a while since I checked, actually. So if anyone's have access
we kind
online,
of abuse that account a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm going to try to explain this. The Raibot account is my account, but for the Extra Life events or whenever we have a bounty event, everyone uses my account. So it's kind of mine, but it's also the company's, and we use it for a lot of things. So the stats are completely destroyed thanks to RC Landon 27. You know who you are, and I know you're watching. So thank you for destroying and using all my silver and messing up all the crews on my tanks. Feel free to drop him a note in the forums. There you go. Yeah, so it's like win rate 49.9.
That's actually pretty good. I mean, it's decent. I mean, like I said, I think my stats are a bit potatoey, but I do play a certain style. Like when I do well, like on the other hand, I have gotten like the 6 kills on your team. What was the 6 kill one? Where did they start issuing medals for killing like half the team? I forgot where it was. But so it's like one of those things where if I can break through to the rear line and if they don't respond to me properly, if you're in a medium tank, you can do a lot of damage for the rear. But however, if you come up against a wall of heavies, you're just you're not happy.
Demolition Man, don't be mean to RC Landon. He's
the
best.
best.
He probably paid you.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah,
I like that.
He totally pay you.
Yeah.
Alex Thrift, I want to work at Wargaming. Who do I talk to?
Oh, that's a good question. So we actually have, like if you go to the website for Wargaming, not the game side, but you'll find a link to the corporate site. And then what you'll find is that Wargaming, it doesn't necessarily have to be the Chicago office. We are a worldwide organization.
Right.
We have offices in a lot of countries. I don't even know how many countries is it. I forgot how many countries we're in. Where we even have.
We almost hit every time zone.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we have offices in a number of countries, and we have openings. We have a consolidated database where if you look for a job that you feel might be a good fit, it may not necessarily be in the country you're at, but you can always look because we have studios. In fact, we're opening studios all the time in places where you might not expect. Like that's public, right? Like the one that just opened.
Are you talking about the one in Prague?
No,
I think so. I think it's public.
I think it's public. Well, we have one that just opened in Europe. In case it's not public yet, I'll just say it's in Europe. But it's like, for instance, so they've just opened up a studio there, and so we're doing that all the time. So and remember now, the game industry is not just about development. It's not just about art. There are a lot of other things that developers do as well. Everything from if you're an expert in game law, if you are great at keeping your servers running, if you're there's a lot of different roles. Even accounting. I mean, we're a big company and there's a lot of different needs. So please check it out.
Ronaldo keeps asking the question if the turtle is going to come back. That's a yes. When it comes to the offices, I know Asset Fiend said that he lives in Pennsylvania. I know it's not super close, but we have offices in Baltimore.
Yep.
And then someone on Facebook Live asked if they could visit the Chicago office, and guess what? You can. Send me a message in the forums. Again, my name is Raibot01, and we can coordinate a tour for you to come in and just talk to the development team. We try to do tours here and there. Last year we did a lot.
Yeah, we
had a
can't
lot
do
of
it every
schools.
time.
Yeah, we can't do it every time, but whenever
Unfortunately,
there's a gap in availability from our designers, we try to kind of, you know, walk them around the studio, show them content that maybe it's not even out. Sometimes visitors get that lucky. But yeah, I mean, we're here for you. We're here for our community. So
Yep.
if you're in Chicago,
Oh wow! I admit that keeping track of 3 different conversations is
challenging.
quite challenging. Well,
I think I'm doing good on season 451. Can I crash on your couch? No, that's where my cat sits. In fact, he doesn't even let me sit on my couch.
So my couch is covered with stuff now. It's really bad. It's that bad.
You're running out of space, even
Well,
in your
no,
couch?
because I started 3D printing some game stuff.
Oh.
And then I got carried away, and then I printed so much stuff that I had no place to put it. So I said, hey, there's room on the sofa. So I started putting it there. And I live by myself, so it's like, oh, after a while, I'm like, wait a minute. Where's my sofa?
Is there such a place for you to go, like 3D Printers Anonymous or something?
I might need to do that at some point. I only have 3 functional printers right now. I've got like 6 printers at home, but only 3 of them are really working. So.
Wow, that's a lot. How's the ventilation for all those things? Because when you run,
everyone thinks I'm killing myself slowly with those things.
I mean, I'm just.
So you know, only one of them really has a really toxic stuff in it.
Ooh.
So I think it's okay. Well, maybe. But everyone's always like, "Are you sure it's safe?" And I'm like, "Actually, I'm not sure it's safe."
Just so everyone else.
Okay, let's see now. There was some questions.
Oh,
yeah, I am a hoarder, by the way. You know those hoarder videos? At some point, they're going to come by my place, and it's going to be like games and novels and comics and all this stuff all piled up. And it's like, and, you know, recently I've been, a bunch of nice board games came out that I recently also acquired. So let me see now. Singapore. Yeah, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of different places where sell, Darold, sell. No, I can't do it, man. I know you're supposed to live an uncluttered life. Isn't that the thing on Netflix right now? You're supposed to live an uncluttered life.
Oh, yeah, with like
only
this
things that give you
Japanese
joy. But
lady.
yeah, she says only things that give you joy. Well, I'm sorry, man.
Everything
You're not
gives me
touching my
joy.
anime collection. You're not touching my game collection. You're not touching my novel collection because those things bring me joy. I don't care if I haven't opened it up yet. It still gives me joy. Sorry, that's just
She
how
walks
it is.
in the door like, thank you for coming, but you can
You
turn
can just-
around and
you can
walk
leave
out
now,
exactly
yeah.
the way you came from. Oh no, if she ever touched any of my wargaming swag, I would be chopping hands, Aladdin style. Not happening.
Let's see now. Wow, there's so many of these different messages in here.
Where are you
Do I
going?
play on Xbox? Even the Fritos. Yeah, well, the Fritos are on my desk. I admit I'm not drowning in Fritos. I don't want to have an insect problem. Okay, I don't want to get
That's the quote of the day. I'm not drowning in Fritos.
But I am a hoarder, so I have to own up to. So yes, I definitely, and I do have a problem. Oop, oop, oop. Oh,
I'm on fire.
and not in the good way.
Yeah, my shoes are out. I already have someone targeting me. And that,
Oh
there
no,
we
there's
go.
somebody coming up there.
And he's definitely not paying attention that
That you're
there
about
you
to,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot. Oh my God, it's a T-28 Proto. That is exactly the same tank that took me out twice when I platooned with the community on Tuesday.
You got to know where to hit those things. They're really tough. Like if I'm in a run and gun with a T-28, it's really tough because, you know, they have a pretty thick skin. So
Let's give away another
sure.
tank. What is this?
Little card too.
Oh, the little card thingy. Okay, yeah, that's right. I said I was gonna give this away.
Are you gonna? Okay, so.
I feel like I want to give this away.
Okay, but you should probably you don't announce that code because then it'll disappear right away. So.
B.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it that way.
Okay.
Oh, and there's also a question about the gingerbread contest.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that is my bad. I was supposed to announce the winners today during Weekly Assault.
Do you have it?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
okay, well-
No. I'm still actually, not an excuse, I'm waiting for the art team to give me the names of the last 2 winners, so that's why okay, there you go. I couldn't bring the list of winners. Have you seen the gingerbreads?
I saw some of them, and
they're
they were
pretty good.
amazing.
They're
They were
pretty
really
good.
surprising. Yeah.
I was a little heartbroken because a couple players literally just went online and grabbed photos from someone else. And it's like, not cool
see,
taking
that's
credit
not
from
cool.
someone else's work. I am not a big fan of that. There's a lot of things that I don't like, but taking credit from someone else's work, it's a big no-no for me. So unfortunately, I had to disqualify them, obviously, for obvious reasons. But yeah, the art team is actually selecting 2 more winners. And I'm waiting also for Pain God to tell me which one was his favorite tank. Once I do,
cool.
yeah.
But he's been really busy. So,
He's been
As
extremely
usual,
busy.
Yeah. Now I'm going to say this about plagiarism. I was a college professor. I actually, when someone plagiarized and they turned in a paper, man, I was.
Oh.
That really used to get me upset.
You're
Yeah, I was
it's on.
no, that used to get me really mad. And you think, well, how does the teacher know? Well, believe it or not, I mean, there's plenty of software out there that'll just do a scan and they'll say, hey, look, that's someone else wrote this.
I mean, you don't even have to have like a software. You grab a little bit sentence, put it in, and then it pops out, and you can tell exactly where they got it from.
Yeah.
Not cool. Not cool, bro.
Not cool at all.
Okay, so we are going to give away this code, and it's an in-game bonus code for a Tiger 131, 3 garage slots, crew that's 100%, 10 large repair kits, 10 large first aid kits, 10 automatic fire extinguishers, 10 chocoretos, 30 days of premium, 1 million silver.
Silver, yeah.
And what do
Whoa,
players have,
careful, careful, don't show the code, don't show the code. Yeah.
What do players have to do or say?
Well, I guess it would be, I don't know, what is their favorite piece of tank art? Well, that's kind of difficult, isn't it? Yeah, have they what if they have a collectible?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good question because we also have a wargaming store.
Oh
and
yeah,
we don't know if actually, well, I don't know because I don't have analytics or impressions of who actually goes to the website. Let us know if you own something wargaming. Maybe it's a T-shirt, maybe it's a cup.
Or, World of Tanks, World of Warships, World of Warplanes. Actually, we have a lot of titles now.
Yeah.
So if you own anything, there's even those Kobe lines of brick tanks, right? I own a T-3485 Kobe tank. Those I think you can only buy in Europe, but I've seen them on Amazon, so I think you can get them in the States.
Yes.
So if you have any kind of World of Tank branded merchandise.
Oh, there we go. See?
And there's a shameless plug. Oh, in euros, so this must be our,
It's
right.
a shameless.
This
Well,
is-
I don't think players can see it, right? No, they can't see it.
Oh, they can't see the
We
store?
can only see
that was for us. Sorry.
For the code, you don't need to, actually, put in your gamer tag with your answer, please. Don't forget. Always a correct gamer tag so we can message you.
Yeah, because this one definitely you have to message.
Yeah, we definitely, It's not like take a photo, like, woo. No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a very cool. I mean, that alone is a big value, for this whole purchase, which makes that box an extra value.
I love you, box.
Do we know? Do you know if there's any plans for releasing this in the States or not?
I know Yuriko. You guys know him as Carbide. He works in Wargaming Paris. He said he was looking into it. And he's a hard worker, so I don't doubt that it will come true. He makes dreams come true.
It's really funny too because I only just saw like the paper version of this and I said, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Sign me up for it. Then when you actually open it up, you're like, oh, wow, I'm really glad I ordered it. And I'm kind of rubbing somebody's nose in it who's sitting over there behind it. Yeah, I know a couple people actually before we came in said, when I picked up my box, they're like, I wish I had ordered it. So
Can you open up this?
Certainly.
Thank you. I want to see
Is
what
it
the
already
mouse
cut?
looks like.
Oh, it's already cut. Okay.
I feel like I should also give away the mouse.
Oh, wow. Except that's the shipping, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's actually very
pretty.
cool. Oh, and it's got the Wargaming colors on it, so that's cool.
Wargaming colors.
Wait. Why is it not coming out? Is it attached?
Use the muscles.
No, I think it's... Oh, it's only gravity. Okay, I was afraid that it was, like, I didn't want to scuff it. collector mentality. I didn't want to scuff it, but okay.
And yeah, we are selecting one winner, and it's
very
gonna
cool
be
looking
for, we're checking all 3 channels, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitch. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice. How does it feel? Is it clicky? Oh.
Yeah, it's one of these.
That's pretty nice. I like it.
G-Lab.
Ooh.
Nice.
Guess what? We have the name of the winner, and the winner came from YouTube Live. Yay! Do you want to do the honors?
Okay. Wait,
Wait, you just took the
he
name
took
of
it
the
away.
winner.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Where to go? Where
Wait.
to go?
Come back. What are you taking away from us?
Oh, is it? This is the one, right?
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
YouTube Live winner.
Card code. Manga Flash Boy. I own a T-shirt. It says I only fire premium. Does that count? Yes, that does.
And now everyone's just not gonna. They're gonna put you on their list. Magma Flash Boy, congratulations. Wow. We're gonna contact you after the stream.
Okay, and there's some questions about. Let's see now. Oh no, it's called off. Crew trainers. More crew trainers. Yeah, I think a lot of that depends on having a good opportunity. For crew trainers to work, we kind of have to have the right theme for the tank as well. So that's usually the tricky part in finding a good tank for a crew trainer. So, but anyway, congratulations.
I'm so excited about this, you guys. And like I said, we're gonna be giving 2 of these collector's edition away, which will be signed. The boxes will be signed by the development team of World of Tanks console. And this would be done for our 5th anniversary, which would be on February 12th. We are 5 years old. It's been exciting. It's been quite a ride, and we are looking forward to many more years to come. And it couldn't really not be done if it was not for your love and support. So
obviously, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are what make the game great.
Yes.
So that's the important thing.
Totes my goats. Daryl, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me here. Thank you for letting me show off my really bad
your bad
skills.
angles, you
said?
Like
my bad angles.
I want to give a shout out to XXXman XX0, start cord 710037, FV4005 stage 2, and of course, always joining our stream, Soviet Snarf, for joining our platoon. I want to thank everyone that's watching us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch. So I think this went well. This was our very first trial on streaming on all 3 channels at the same time.
I'll try to get better at trying to read 3 threads at once. I was like, my eyes kept doing this back and forth.
Yes, if I said your name, if you want a tank, you don't have to do anything because I have your gamer tag. All you have to do is wait, and the tank will appear in your garage. It's that simple.
Right.
But when it comes to the person that won the card, we're gonna contact you. If not in game, it's gonna be through your Facebook. YouTube Live messages.
Right.
Yay.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, you gave us your gamer tag too. It was Magma Neko, right?
But the problem is she has to send the code.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, if you want me to mail you the code, that's fine. But I'm sure
I can just give him the code. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so very much for joining our stream.
I started reading the book already.
I know.
I want to go and open the book up. It's so cool.
I want to read this. Thank you so much for joining Weekly Assault. We will see you next week.
Thanks.
And we'll see you in game. Roll out, guys.
Bye.